Hey musical minds. So my name is Eric Reinhardt of ericreinhardtpiano.com, and today what I want to talk to you guys about is how to read piano sheet music a little bit easier. And so there's a there's a system that I've been developing that makes it easier to read accidentals within music. And so if you see here, this is a Bach Prelude and Fugue from the Well-Tempered Clavichord. And so I don't know if you guys are in a similar skill level to be able to play this music. I found this music pretty challenging myself. And so I just want to go over a little bit of what has been helping me to better handle all these songs or all these accidentals that show up, like right here. There's a B natural and there's another B natural. But so the system that I've been developing is I've been trying to use colors in my music to basically remind my brain to just kind of have a shortcut. So here you see that this red color, I started using that every time that there's a sharp that I don't quite remember. I'll color it in red, and that way if there's any question whatsoever, then I would color it red. So even this F sharp, I might want to color red. And it's not that you have to do it with every single one, but as the piece is introducing new accidentals, sometimes it can be helpful to remind you when you're going back. So right here, here's an A natural, and I use orange to indicate that it is a natural. You can use whatever colors that you like, but the important thing is to be consistent. That way you can kind of condition your brain every time that you see that color that you are going immediately to that natural. And so it just gives me a way to make the music a little bit more interesting to look at, and greatly gives my brain a shortcut, especially because this piece is very fast. It's and so you have to be very quick. And so just giving those quick visual reminders in the music I find to be particularly comforting and helpful in my music. So the last thing right here is you see this blue. I'm just reminding myself that this is a B flat. I must have been consistently playing it a B natural, probably because I thought this B natural was right there. And so I just reminded myself that the blue, that this is blue, this is flat, and then I don't have to remind myself again here, and that's probably why I didn't do that. But you see throughout here, and I know the screen brightness is a little dim and dark down here, but so here's another naturals, and I've circled them. Here's natural. I should have circled that one. Here's a flat. Now this second page is even more tricky, and so this is a more obscure thing and more customizable for your own practice. But so you see the oranges for the naturals, the red for the sharps, blue for the flats, and those are just all to remind me again to carry them on throughout the measure. Especially this is presto, so this is like and I might be able to put in a clip of this music to give you a sense of the tempo and why it's kind of important just to give yourself every chance to give yourself mental shortcuts. So anyway, and so here's what I was talking about when I was talking about being able to make it more customizable. So you see here, I have a green section, which is the left hand, and so this, I was having trouble with this section because it looks really similar to the red section, but the difference in the green section and the red section, in the green section, right after this note, I go up to a D, um, and here this red section is a little bit different, and you end up going down, and it's a less extended hand shape. And so I just reminded myself that this green and this green kind of feel the same as far as the way that your hand rotation is working. And then I highlight this red again to indicate a certain hand shape that I have memorized or remembered. And that just because you're an adult pianist or you're in your teens, that you can't benefit from using these colors, because getting visually stimulated is powerful. The visual system is very powerful, and so I think that as musicians you can really make use of that rather than just having boring black and white. Not that it's boring, but that I think you can draw your attention in with these interesting colors and reminders within your music that are clever. So, and like I said, I work with these like 6 to 8 year olds, and I do it in their music. And as I've begun to do it in their music more, I've realized like I'm almost no different as far as learning new music. And so that's why I've been experimenting with it. I just haven't been satisfied with having to rely on my memory, and so I don't think that there's any reason to be masochistic about learning new music. And so if this is a technique that you might be interested, you might try it for yourself. You can write in the comments of the